Committee Chair. And so she is going to be walking us through the nominations for the upcoming board. Pat McKay. Thank you, Pat. I did say she needs a hat. I think that's what I said.
Okay. Can you hear me in the back? Can you take me seriously in the back? As nominating committee chair, let me just say, this is probably the hardest job I've ever done in Soroptimist. You know, begging is not a great trait, but I've had to beg, I've had to badger, plead. I've done a lot of pleading lately, but I want to walk you through those courageous women, and I do mean courageous, because they fought their own fears to take on these potential positions. It is not a contested race, so we'll get to that in a moment. So for our governor-elect candidate, Barbara Spike. Yay, Barbara. I'm sorry. Committee. Immediate past Governor Caroline Williams was on the committee. Kathy was an honorary member because I kept saying, who else do I call? It was not an easy job. However, if we could go on to the next slide, please. Our treasurer, Joanne, was one of the first ones to say yes. So my thumbs up for you. Thank you. Yes, Caroline does not sell, she coerces. That is kind of the thing that Tuscaloosa knows. So, thank you, Joanne. Next slide, please. Gail Reinfeld is going to be, or is our candidate for secretary. She just came in and said, yeah, we'll do it. That's unusual. Shannon Taylor. I called her and I was about to start my begging, and she goes, okay. Thank you. I mean, I was ready, but I didn't even have to go into that mode. Next, please. Wanda Moore, District 2 Director. Let me tell you, that was some talking. We talked on the phone, we texted, and we talked on the phone, and she is very anxious to start this job, but it was pulling teeth, can I say? But I'm thankful. She's going to be dynamite. All of these ladies are. One more, please. And Casey. District 3 director. She was our district director this year, these last 2 years. She's done a wonderful job. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think, I'm sorry. That's the end of my slides. I was thinking, is there someone else? Newsflash. Apparently, Governor-elect Kathy Blanton has to be voted in, and I've never heard of this. It's not in the bylaws. have to say it 3 times. Bobby's in particular about this. Are there any other candidate nominations from the floor? That's number 2. And number 3, are there any other nominations from the floor? Seeing none, do we have a motion to accept these nominations by acclamation?
So moved. Marie Kennedy, Stewart. Are we all delegates? We need to be delegates.
Maria's a delegate. Do I hear a second? Okay, it has been moved and seconded, I can't even talk now, that we I was going to say one other thing. It was not as bad as I said. I was just looking for a little sympathy, I guess, but it has been interesting. I would recommend the job of nominating a committee person in the future. I just realized that I just kind of blew it. However, I think everyone who is going to be on this upcoming board is going to do a dynamite job. And I'm thrilled to be, I've been told, parliamentarian for the next 2 years too. So. Thank you all.